On last week's edition of Horror on the Orient Express, our intrepid investigators continued their search for the remaining pieces of the Sedefkar simulacrum. This time, they made their way to the National Museum of Serbia to speak with Dr. Milovan Todorovic. After perusing his collection and piquing his scholarly interest, our heroes were able to coax the name of his, quote, artifact dealer from him. And so, with that information at hand, the party sent young Peter to fetch them train tickets to Orashoots, while they went out on the town for some bazaar shopping, fortune-telling, and gambling. The next morning, our heroes boarded the train heading eastward, away from the cosmopolitan side of the kingdom and out into its rich, rural countryside. A long journey filled with cramped spaces and fighting chickens for seats later, they arrived at the last stop before taking a carriage to Orashoots proper. How will our heroes fare in this new country lifestyle? What else might Todorovic's contact be in possession of? Let's find out in tonight's episode of Horror on the Orient Express. Hello and welcome to this evening's episode of Horror on the Orient Express. I am your keeper of arcane lore, Moss, and I just got through being insulted by Nomi. How are you this evening, Nomi?
Oh, you know how I live to insult you every day, Moss. I'm doing fantastic because I just did the biggest burn backstage before we revealed us tonight.
I thought you were going to say you did the biggest burp.
Burn. I mean, I could do that. I did do that earlier with all the 5 pounds of brisket I had this week. So.
Oh man! Now you're burning me, and now you're making me hungry. This is not kind of you.
Here, I'll go ahead and tag you so I can show you what it is exactly that I had over the weekend. But yeah, that was over the weekend. And tonight's I already had dinner, which was just basic spaghetti, and I made chocolate chip almond cookie bars. With salted finished on top of the ganache of the chocolate.
The ganache?
You don't know what a ganache is?
No.
Oh my gosh!
It sounds like slang for sounds like Italian slang for a testicle.
Wow.
It's a dessert. It's like chocolate-ish.
Yeah,
it's like thick old frosting, glossy chocolate frosting or glossy frosting.
I can eat a
glossy
lot of that.
Frosting. Oh,
I'll tag you in those photos. But yeah, it's been good.
It's glossing.
All right.
I've had a good time. But back to you, Moss, for the weather.
Yes. So, wow, I don't really know how to follow that up. But speaking of glossy frosting, JT, how are you?
I thought you were gonna go with Frost since it was
I thought you were
glossy
gonna go with Frost
frosting,
too.
but you're really shitty
Yeah,
at this.
I'm
so,
all about subverting
so I'll-
expectations. I'm like
I'll
the writers
take
of
it.
Game of Thrones, baby.
I too was backstage enjoying Nomi picking on Moss because that's what we do here. Pick on Moss. Pretty much.
Yeah. I endure so much abuse here.
He's planning to kill us tonight, folks. So if any of us die after 45 games, this sumbitch planned it for tonight. Just so you know.
I honestly
He planned it.
You know what? Not gonna say anything. Not gonna say a damn thing.
He planned it.
Yeah. Well.
By the way, a toast to Frost for being the only cool one to get the mug. The Cthulhu
Cheers.
mugs.
Yeah. Cheers.
Speaking of, I was mixing up two idioms. But speaking of an idioms, Frost, how are you?
Boo! I'm an idiom. Am I an idiom?
Yes.
Do we get
Better
that?
than the other thing.
I love this mug. It's very nice. It's light enough that I can just pick it up and toss it around and wave it like I'm in a bar. And you should all get one. I'm just saying you should. You can get your character's name on it, or you could put I'm an idiom.
And they got cool bottoms on them too.
True.
What's the names again? And the Cthulhu.
But yeah, don't put ganache on your brisket. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Unless you're a weirdo.
And don't do what Frost does, which is slather himself with honey. If you guys are wondering, there is a polling chat about why does Frost do this. Option 1 is everybody needs a hobby. Option 2 is why wouldn't you? Duh. Option 3 is natural healing agent. And option 4 is just free the bees. And right now, free the bees is winning. We'll let it run for a couple more minutes, then we'll close the poll.
Free those bees. Where they
Why do you think I look like I'm only this age when I'm actually 3,000 plus years? Honey.
Far away.
Honey, that makes so much sense.
It's the ganache of immortality.
I posted that sauce recipe today, Frost. It's so awesome.
All right. Well,
everyone should be part of it.
Speaking of sweet butt poop, bee poop. Oh, good lord! I need more coffee. Chris, how are you?
Oh God, I knew you were gonna give me that one. Jeez.
Oh God, he called you butt poop. He called you butt poop.
As if there's another kind.
Speaking of poop.
Speaking of butt poop.
Specifically.
God, it's like
sweet.
It's like a big kindergarten all over again. I was sitting there thinking that ganache on your brisket, that's almost like a mole, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a mole.
Mole.
Chris, I'm surprised you knew that. Okay, you just got like 10 points cooler in my book.
Do you think Chris don't know about food? Just because he puts ketchup on his steak?
How dare you?
Because he puts ketchup on his steak, I assume he knew nothing.
You put ketchup on your steak?
Yes!
I do not put ketchup on my... Jimmy puts ketchup
mayo.
on his steak.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If it's good enough for the president, it's good enough for you, all right?
And he hates mayo. He's a savage.
I am a savage, but I only like mayo at certain occasions. We've already gone over this. I'm not going to relitigate this case, all right?
I love mayo.
All right. Well, speaking of savages, Sevvy, how are you? Do you want to tell everybody what you cooked?
I like how he's got everybody's intro wrong tonight.
It's pretty good.
I know. I did some cooking tonight. Obviously not like Nomi style cooking, but it was very yummy and wonderful, and it tasted delicious.
You
And
did cooking tonight? You mean you dialed DoorDash?
No, I didn't. But I already ate it, so I don't have the plate to show you guys.
Moss, I sent you on your Discord if you want to see the meats that I've had.
I'm sure that is probably something that man would like to keep private.
Not Instagram.
Not these meats.
She put it. Oh, like she and Joe put it on Twitter. It looks good.
Divine. That looks divine. Thanks a lot for that.
No, I'm not homeless. Okay, if you really must know, it was vanilla yogurt with blueberries and bananas and honey oat granola.
You don't cook that
Ooh.
shit,
She
Sevvy.
cooked it herself.
No, but this was
Yum.
my definition of cooking. Because what I was saying is, hey, it's easy to make. It's
You
very, very
assembled it.
yummy.
You didn't cook nothing.
That's why I said prepared. It sounds sort of like cooking, but there's no fire involved.
But I wanted to join the club and say I cooked something. So
We've all seen you cook something.
many things.
The word something being the important word in that sentence.
Yeah, exactly. But it was delicious, and that is what is important. And I felt like I was a chef. Like, here I am, being
A
a
what?
chef. I could be a professional chef.
Speaking of oats, some overnight oats are really good, bro.
You mean a
Overnight oats are
chef?
really good, aren't they?
Yeah, those were good.
That was one. It was surprising how good it was, and you don't have to cook it. You
Yep.
just prepare it and eat it. Oh,
Yeah.
by prepare, I mean you open the top
Oh
up
my
and eat it.
Oh wait! I cooked that
What?
meal. I opened it.
I'm so proud of you, JT. I knew you could do it.
All right. So, with all of that in mind, I think we learned a lot about all of our cast members this evening, about how much Nomi likes meat, and about how Sevvy needs some clarification on the definition of cook. I think we got some benefits to give away here. So, we did get some fan art by Sassy Witch. Thank you, Sassy Witch. We got some fan art of Jimmy, Clay, and Eldritch. So, we also got 46 likes last stream, though we did redeem the 36, but we got 56 comments last stream. That's we're getting up there, baby. That was good. That's good. So in total, there are 2 Eureka points to JT, Chris, and Frost, and then Sevvy and Nomi, you both get 1.
Just one?
Just
Aw.
1.
There's something wrong when the ladies are getting less than the men, man. Something's going on here.
I
Yeah,
know.
Does the
You-
chat
you
does the
gotta-
chat want
Hear that,
action?
girls? I'm
I'll
hotter
just-
than you.
You got to squeeze the girls
did we
together.
attract a whole gay new audience or something? What's going on here?
Yes,
Moss, you
we
look good
have
when you
a
squeeze
new.
them
I got
together.
that bear thing going on.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jimmy
Shadow just showed up.
Jimmy has. Oh, Shadow is not gay. Shoo shoo. Hey, Shadow. Jimmy has this whole gay vibe going for him. So kudos to you, Jimmy.
No, listen. True
Listen,
story. True
listen.
story. I was actually told by a gay man that if I had ever actually gone to like a gay bar, I would never pay for a single drink.
You'd be the bear in
Well,
charge.
see, what did I say? You
Yeah,
had a
no,
great thing going for you.
I'd be the I'd be the bear of the ball.
I live for the faith.
You too. Honestly,
Oh my
honestly,
god,
you
you
too,
almost
JT.
made me spill my Diet Coke.
Man.
Oh
Wait,
my
He's
god.
like, oh my gosh, you made me almost.
Does that
spill
mean
my
that
Diet Coke."
does that mean that no matter where I go, I'm gonna have to buy my own damn drinks?
Well,
This
she is Colombian. Leave her
must.
alone.
Yeah, sorry.
life is
I mean-
unfair. It's
I
not
mean,
fair.
if you're close to me, Moss, I like to buy rounds of drinks for my friends. So
Oh, see,
Yeah.
there you go. Moss will
Alright,
buy you.
Aw.
Nomi will buy you a drink, Moss.
Well,
Okay,
not
just
after that
wondering.
song. Not after
All I
that
gotta
song
do
he
is-
sung. She won't.
Pick up and
Yeah,
move
enjoy,
across the
enjoy your
United States.
consolation prize.
what, all
Yeah.
you need to do, Moss?
Oh, here's
what
a
you need to
drink,
do, Moss-
buddy.
Moss, all you
Just
need to do
kidding.
is squeeze those girls again.
You guys weren't treated
There
to
we go.
Moss's
Let's get
lovely
another
song.
round.
But what we found out too was that Moss really know how to push the girls up.
Yeah, he was singing a banana song and everything before y'all got
Yeah,
here.
it was quite interesting. But he did a really good job. So Moss, you have a career in whatever that is.
There's a cat on
He
my
thought it
I mean,
refrigerator.
that is a field that is dominated by women. But if I can get into the man section, I would have cornered
Wait.
the market.
Blech.
How about Moss? Actually, after the show, can I show you pretty much an entrepreneur opportunity for you to do this? Because I have a great idea for you to market yourself like that.
Soulless genius.
Market yourself like that.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
are you want me? Is this something that involves me squeezing the girls together?
Yes.
Hey, you
It's
listen
about
to your
pimp
pimp.
you out.
A whole new
He's
opportunity.
gonna have to slap you if you're not behaving.
That's right. Frost is right. You're my bitch now. If I'm paying for your drinks, you have to work for it.
I don't know. Like the way that you said that makes me not believe you. You got to say it with some authority and gusto.
A whole
I-
new
I-
opportunity. Soulless ginger muscle midgets.
Here's the thing. I can't yell. I'm very soft-spoken because I am on Aunt Nomi duties tonight, so the baby is sleeping.
Oh, okay. What was that you just said, JT?
Something about a new opportunity, and you and your soulless ginger something midgets. Swole midgets, muscle midgets.
Soulless midget muscle ginger. Is that what you said?
Soulless ginger muscle midgets. That's what it
Soulless
was.
ginger muscle midget. That is a punk band if I've ever heard of one.
Mm,
I like
All
it.
right.
sure.
So with that, I think let's see.
Yeah,
Let me get us swooshed over. Beep.
Oh, that hurt.
All right. So, by the way, I didn't say anything yet. This will be a little bit shorter episode tonight. But we're gonna get as
Does he have
much
a date?
done as possible. Yes, I have a date at 11 o'clock this evening.
What's his name?
Yay!
His name is Destiny.
Is it Pierre? Oh, God,
Destiny.
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 You're going
No,
straight
it's-
to the bottom, Moss.
Well,
Destiny.
No, it's me because he's now officially working for me because he's my bitch.
Whoa.
He's gotta work
Wow.
He's gotta work those corners.
He's my
It-
Well,
bitch.
That
he-
makes sense.
I know who he's
That makes
killing
sense.
first tonight.
Wow, I thought working corners was a sports term. Now I'm totally confused about life now.
Oh, you don't
Or
want
a
to know.
military
Frost.
term.
You do not
I'm
want to know.
innocent. I'm
Wait.
just sitting here,
Sports?
slathered in immortal honey.
What's
Immortal Honey. That
What the hell is going
is-
on tonight?
You don't want to know.
I don't even know what kind of band that is. But
I
anyway,
had 11 meetings today at work. I'm
Who
in
was in
a
that
fun
mug
mood.
there, Moss? I mean, Frost? Frost Moss?
So did
So you
Actually,
got
you want to
done.
know what's in this? I got food accidentally
Bananas.
delivered to me. No. I got food accidentally
Oh.
delivered to me. And they said,
You
oh,
got-
just keep it. And one of the
Liquid
things that was
food?
delivered, I know
Was
it's
the-
invisible,
was the
it's
Mountain
2-liter
Dew.
Mountain Dew,
It was a transparent Mountain Dew.
which is now empty.
nice. All right, I unswooshed
Because you
this. I got to
drank it
swoosh this
all?
again. I had to
Oh,
run- I had to run
Instacart
everything up.
done insta messed up? Is that what?
Yeah, they did. They were bringing me the food that I ordered, which was brisket and pastrami from the barbecue place. But the
Nice.
guy
Ooh,
also
yeah.
dropped off an order from
Man.
Rocky Rococo's Pizza.
I
I
don't
said I
have
didn't
a-
order this, and he's like,
Did
oh.
you get pizza? Did it have pineapple?
Wish they
It
messed
did
up
not.
in my
It was
favor for
sausage.
once.
The pizza was so good. It was sausage,
Mm.
pepperoni, mushrooms, and jalapenos on a Rocky Rococo thick crust with cheese in the crust. I was like,
What the hell is a Rocky Rococo?
Man.
I don't
it's
know,
like
man.
Chicago style, like thick fast food pizza.
Oh, so you got an Italian pie.
Sort of. It doesn't. It's not like a thick crust, like pie, thick pizza. It's just a thick, doughy crust.
So you got
Look
a
it up
Sicilian.
online. It's got a weird mascot dude who looks like he's a 1920s gangster.
I like it.
Oh, but
Cool.
are we going to 11 p.m. Eastern or Central?
Eastern. Because
Got it.
11 p.m. Central is the normal.
Yeah, that'd be the normal time.
All
Okay, I was
right.
confused.
And
Chat was-
with that, so when last we left off, you guys had spoken with Dr. Todorovic, the curator for the Byzantine/Roman statuary exhibit at the National Museum of Serbia. He gave you the name of a contact from which he received his statuary. Through a little bit of coercion, mind you. You spent the rest of the time waiting for your train to get up to Oroshutz to meet the contact by, going out and eating, gambling, and thus the next morning you all took the train to the next stop and took carriage ride up to Oroshutz. And so, can you tell I like saying that name? I love saying that name. And so, you all make your way into town. And first and foremost, I want to see, I know we kind of talked about it earlier, but just so the chat knows, what all do you guys have with you? For context,
Right.
the train ride itself was very cramped.
and about
Okay.
all you had room for was maybe a
Okay.
piece of carry-on and what you could carry on your person.
Alright. So I am carrying, like, just wearing my normal clothes. I'm bringing my Tommy gun, a bazooka, and my flamethrower.
Mm,
That seems to fit.
checks out. Okay.
No, just the Tommy gun
Okay.
and my normal gun.
How are you carrying the Tommy gun?
Well, I have the strap. So I have the strap, and then I have my trench coat over it. I know that it's probably going to be a little bit noticeable, but because I also have like a sweater and everything, so I'm hoping that the sweater and the trench coat is enough to make sure that people don't see the tummy gun. And I'll just make sure to always kind of stand behind Clay. So, particularly where the Tommy gun is, which is on my right side because I am right-handed, to kind of make sure that it's not super obvious.
Okay. So I would say go ahead and give me a stealth check. But given your description of how you're doing that, I'll add a bonus die to that.
All right. I have a 39 for stealth. Oh my god! Let's
you go.
go!
All right.
Whew,
So
I thought I was gonna flunk it.
as you kind of carry your luggage into town, you kind of check yourself, and with your sweater and your trench coat and everything you've got on, you feel as though you're pretty well concealed. All right. Anybody else?
You know what I got.
I know what you got. So yeah. So you're carrying your rifle in your trench coat as well. Just to make sure that you conceal that properly, I'll take a stealth check from you.
I'm using the Eureka. I don't trust your ass tonight. Oh, and I'm good.
Ooh, all right. So a successfully concealed 30-06 is beneath your trench coat.
I'm
Well
a
done.
big man.
All right. And so, Clay, I believe you said you've got your pistols in your holster. Easily enough concealed. People walk around with those all the time.
Tilda in his boot. He's wearing his big rucksack backpack, but on top of it, instead of the bedroll, is the roll, kind of like the Rick O'Connell roll from The Mummy. That has all the guns in it. Normally, it has more guns in it, but right now, it literally has the one pump-action shotgun for hunting, and a machete and another knife, because everything else has been taken by people and or lost or used.
Is that all? That's all kind of bundled up in a sack, right?
Yeah, it basically is it's like that thing that on The Mummy when he rolls it out on the table and it's full of guns. It's basically that same thing, but it's only got like really the one gun and a machete, so it rolls up and it looks like a bedroll on top of his backpack.
Okay, very good.
That's it.
I don't think there's a stealth check required for that.
And a Calvino.
Yeah, and Calvino kind of trots behind you. Nomi, what do you have on you, would you say? Let me, and for context, Nomi is actually playing Ant Duty right now, so she does not have access to her sheet. So I will tell you, you do have a 38 caliber revolver, and your inventory also has, looks like, let's see. Your inventory also has a 45 automatic, a 12 gauge shotgun, and a 30-06 rifle.
Well, I can bring it in and say, oh, this hunk of luggage is just all of my corsets that are in there. Nothing suspicious in there. So it's just, I use my large traveling case for clothes, but I conceal all my weapons in there. Is that okay? Can I do that?
Okay. You might have a hard time fitting a 30-06 into regular luggage because those are relatively long.
All right, I'll leave that behind.
Okay. All right. I'll take that. So that one is, so you've got a 12 gauge shotgun in your pack there. All right. And let me make sure that that is equipped.
Just in case, Camellia needs extra weaponry. Because, a girl can never have one or too many things. She has to have them all. She needs to accessorize, Moss. This is a girl thing.
I agree. I don't understand it, but I agree. And Jimmy, what do you
It's
have
actually
with
funny.
you? Oh, go ahead.
Uh,
Oh, I was gonna say it's actually funny because my gun in real life is actually Tiffany blue color, so so it
Oh, that's
matches.
so cute.
Yeah, it matches my other aesthetic, which is like my Tiffany blue color stuff. So yay, diamonds and colors. So yeah, okay, now it's your turn, Chris.
cool. Well, Jimmy's just got his sword, his gun, his pet chameleon Woola, and of course the clothes on his back and the simulacrum case that he's just lugging around.
Okay. Sounds good. So, with that, you all make your way into Oroshutz, and you can hear around you the sounds of barking dogs, children kind of screaming in the street as they chase each other around playing tag. You see adults kind of carrying baskets and buckets of things, mules marching down up and down the streets with baskets tied to their backs. And you can hear as you approach into town, the dogs begin to bark in your direction. The kids kind of stop playing and kind of hide around the corner of buildings. The buildings themselves, you can see, are mostly made of wood or very old stone. A lot of them are painted white, and the paint has begun to peel from the sides. You can tell that this town is quite lively for the population, but also very old and not super high class, save for one house, which you can tell actually is in very nice condition. That's a little bit further up the main thoroughfare. You can see it is made of stone, but it's much nice. It's much nicer kept. It looks like it's recently been tuck pointed and all that good stuff.
So I'm trying to remember. We had no way of necessarily calling ahead to get lodging, so we're going to have to find lodging, correct?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so that's probably a good idea to start looking. So Clay's just going to say, anybody see anything that looks like a place we could stay?
Go ahead and
do a spot hidden.
yeah.
Well, I think I do, Mr. York.
I see
Okay.
sheep and deer in the hills. Game.
Okay. So, as you kind of peruse about town, the people in town give you a little bit of a wide berth. But you can tell that there's probably, this town is about big enough for 800 to 1,000 people. And as you look around, you can see that there are things such as like taverns and restaurants, very small time. But as far as hotels and lodgings, it doesn't seem like there's actually anything available for you.
Well, Camellia could just kill somebody and take the house. I mean, that's always an option, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or we go to a
do you
tavern.
think,
and
Miss
see
Camellia?
if they know something.
I think we go straight to see this guy and the man he put us up in his house.
You know, Clay, you always take the fun out of everything.
Well, what say you
Except
guys?
brutal murder. You're very, very, very fun with that.
How do you think I lived this long?
Brutal murder.
All right.
As one of
I
my
like the plan,
former
Miss Camellia.
commanders said, beware the old man that's in a profession where everyone dies young.
That's also very true. Okay. Well, why don't we just ask the dude to let us stay in his place? Okay. Well, define. Mas, can you describe the town? What do we see in the town?
So as you kind of look through the main thoroughfare, it seems as though most of the town is this main thoroughfare. It's got the business fronts, such as, you know, small general stores, as I said, a tavern, restaurant, things like that. And then kind of on the outlying streets, you can see sort of like cottages, huts, and then some a little bit bigger houses as it stretches outward.
I go to the tavern.
Have you ever heard this other saying? Only the good die young.
Well, no offense, Mr. G, but doesn't exactly look good for you either.
Well,
It's not that old, Jimmy.
not looking good for you, Jimmy, old boy. That's what that's the point I was trying to make. But
Careful, he's a made man now.
Oh, right,
That's
right.
right.
You know what
let's-
happens to
Might
made
want to
men,
watch
right?
your mouth around me, mister.
Okay, while they're
Right.
doing that, I will go to the tavern to try to sweet talk the barkeep into telling me a place to stay.
Okay. You walk into the tavern. The door kind of creaks open, and it smells like a little musty inside. This place is only lit by natural lighting coming in through the windows, as well as a number of lanterns that kind of set on tables burning oil. And as you enter, you see a gentleman approach you. He says, "Zdravo, stranche."
It's my
All right.
uncle.
I was just saying, Jimmy, looks
I-
like your uncle.
I don't speak Czech.
I do.
Oh, apologies, my lady.
Oh, I forgot to roll for that.
What
by the way.
what can we do for you, young lady?
Oh yeah, we just came in town and we were not aware that there's no place for us to stay.
That is no problem. Todor Nedik at your service. I am the
Oh,
mayor of
Oh,
Orashutz.
thank you, dear sir. I am Camellia, and I'll smile at him.
How many are you?
And he kind of looks around to see if you have any friends that came inside.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 and 6, including myself.
Oh, 6. Well, I could put up 2, but I would be more than happy to host as many of you as I can.
Oh, thank you. That was so sweet of you.
Moss, how long was that train ride?
The train ride itself was about 5 hours.
Can I brush up on my Turkish?
Sure, go ahead and make a retroactive Turkish roll.
I appreciate you. Nothing. Never mind.
You'll get there.
Again, I am the mayor of this town. What business brings you to Orashutz?
Let me introduce you to my friends, and I'll kind of lead him outside. Introduce him first to India Maria, because she is the cutest girl, so he'll probably be enamored with her, and give us less of issues later down the line.
He kind of
Oh, I
he
can
holds out his
guarantee
hand,
one-
palm up towards you, India, and expectant for you to place your palm in it.
Oh, I put my palm back in his and I just curtsy. I'm like, charmed.
And he bows really low and holds your hand up high above his head.
It is a pleasure. Welcome to Orashutz.
This is my friend Clay.
You are veteran. I can
Look
tell.
at him. Does he sort of look like he's been through similar things?
You can go ahead and give me a psychology roll if you would.
Okay.
You can tell just by looking at him, he doesn't have the scars that you possess.
Mm-hmm. Regular success.
Regular success, yeah. You look at him, and there is a knowing look in his eyes when he looks at you.
Okay. Give him a firm handshake and just nod knowingly.
It's pleasure.
This is Jean-Luc, our French friend.
Pleasure to meet you, old boy. Jimmy's uncle, right?
Jimmy.
Oh, this
Who is
and this
Jimmy?
over here. This boy over here is Jimmy.
Oh, I apologize.
Jimmy Summers.
I am
mister.
not your uncle, but you are just as welcome in my house as if you were.
Well, gosh, that's right neighborly of you, mister.
Jimmy, you said this man was your uncle. You lied to me.
I don't know.
Well-
You must have been hearing voices, Mr. Jean-Luc.
I'm hearing voices now. Where'd you go, Jimmy? I don't see you anywhere.
Well,
What the hell happened to you?
this fine man has agreed to find the places for us to stay.
Oh, what a fine gentleman.
Yes, as I told Camellia, I would be more than happy to put up at maximum 2. I can put up 2 of you for the evening. Perhaps we can find someone else around town to put up the rest of you.
Me and Miss India can share a room.
If someone has a spare barn
Sorry.
stall, I'm fine.
He looks at
Sorry,
you, and then he looks at India. He says,
Are you husband and wife?
No.
Maybe
not.
someday.
Keep dreaming, Jimmy.
Ah,
But
it's
no.
not
Yeah,
proper,
Jimmy
not
Lee-
under my roof. But you are
Jimmy
both more
leans
than
in and
welcome to
whispers.
split rooms.
I think
Oh,
India
man.
Marie and
Yeah.
I can stay. I think India Marie and I can stay in your place of abode, and the guys can find a different accommodation.
Yes. And like Clay had said, if there's a barn with a stall, that's fine, or a hayloft, it's fine. I've done that before.
Ah, perfect. Now, please tell me what brings you all to Orashutz? It's not so often that we have so many people of sophistication coming into town.
I forgot.
Clay suppresses a chuckle at that.
We were here to meet somebody, right?
We need a new engine for our silver spacecraft out there, old boy.
What is spacecraft?
Oh, we are, we're collectors, and this individual here, I'll point to Clay, is an author. So we are here gathering stories of the town. We heard that this town has a big history, so
Ah,
we're here to learn.
perfect. Yes, as much history. I would be happy to tell you about all of the history.
And
Why is
Clay
Orashutz
would be
famous? And you say you are collectors. Are you looking for something in particular?
"Oh, we lost Sevvy for a second."
We would
now
also
here's
like to buy your 2 slaves as well.
my quick question
No,
here is:
Sevvy-
is there a
Sevvy was
person
still
that we were
here.
specifically? Oh, we don't see Sevvy.
Now we see Chris, though.
Yeah, they swapped
What's going
bodies.
on?
Oh my
here.
god.
Hi.
Freaky
Sevvy
Monday.
Came into Chris.
Ew. Were we here to meet a specific person? We came here for a
What
specific
the
reason,
hell?
but I'm trying to remember as me what
So-
the reason was.
Dr. Todorovic gave you the name of his contact,
Right, I'm back.
which was, everybody in the chat, let us know if you can still hear Sevvy. I can hear you, so I
I
imagine
can
that-
hear. I
Okay.
can see her too.
So yeah, Dr. Todorovic gave you the name of a contact from which he got a good portion of his statuary in
That's right.
Father
Jokovic.
Father Christian Filopovic.
Okay.
Same
Do we
thing.
want to, and just lean into Camellia, do we want to mention his name?
I don't think so right now. I think
We'll
we,
go talk to him later then.
My God, Brian. Unfortunately, no free mute Sevvy tonight.
So what would you like to
For
know?
$50.
Please, walk with me. I know it's cold, but walking will warm your bones, unless you would like to have nice Kafka inside.
Oh, we can walk around. Tell us about
Perhaps-
how this town was founded.
Should we have the ladies drop off what luggage, what small bits of luggage they have, so they don't have to carry that, and perhaps the young man's trunk? He was just asking if the ladies wanted to drop something off, and also Chris's trunk.
Ah,
Thank you to Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks. Sevvy just dropped out again.
That's so strange that you say that because
Mm.
I still see
JT,
her
can you
on
let them
my
know?
end.
Wait, hold on.
Okay. Yeah,
You're
you're back.
back.
Okay, so Wilson, the unauthorized biography of Tom Hanks, gifted 20 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much, Wilson. Since the girls started with one less Eureka point, this goes to the female investigator who is most like Aznath Waite
Uh-oh.
from The Thing on the Doorstep. I am not familiar with The Thing on the Doorstep.
I'm not either.
Wilson, you're
I
probably
thi-
gonna have
I think
to.
I know.
You're probably gonna have to let us know, unless somebody else in the cast is familiar with that. You're probably gonna have to let us know who.
That sounds like a
that is gonna go
Cthulhu. That sounds like an H.P. Lovecraft story.
Is Chris still here? Okay.
I think
yeah,
she
just put it up.
always. She's the lady who was always covered, or is that not the same lady?
Do you not see some of them, Sev?
No, now I can see everybody.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Like there was a storm, and I don't know what's going on. People are losing their internet around here. Who knows?
Moss, what's this old man's name?
Todor Nedik. Here, I'll
Thank
put
you.
it in the chat.
No, it's what old boy? I really would like to purchase your 2 slaves because they're very important for the story later on.
What
Oh,
do you
no,
mean?
Everybody disappeared. Me
It's
again.
a secret tool that will help us later.
What do you mean 2 slaves?
You have 2 slaves for sale, don't you, old boy?
No, we do not practice slavery here in Oroshoots.
Oh, I must have my stories confused today.
Wait, do you mean Slavs? We are all Slavs.
Yes, they're Slavs. That's it. No, I was talking about slaves. This old man's crazy.
So, what would you like to know? Or what would you like to go see? Is there anything that I can do for you?
What's this Kafka you speak of?
Oh, it's a whiskey.
Well, you've piqued my interest, old boy.
Adamant whiskey.
Please come.
Yeah.
And he leads you
Oh,
all.
by the way, I was right. It is an H.P. Lovecraft story.
Yeah,
I'll have
she's.
to,
I think she was the only
The thing on the doorstep.
woman who attended. What is it? Miskatonic in the stories.
And you go back. Who is everybody going back into the tavern?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Why
All right, and
not?
He shouts,
Milos,
Is
Kafka's
Milos-
on me for our new friends.
I look at Jimmy. Milos, do you think Milos is the one with the slaves, Jimmy?
Golly, mister, I don't know what you're talking about with slaves.
Has everyone gone mad here?
Hey, I don't see Jimmy. What did he
I think
say?
it's just you, Mr. Jean-Luc.
He's
I
saying
don't think you're
crazy
allowed to
things,
talk
Jimmy.
about Miss India that way, Mr. Jean-Luc.
What? Who's talking about the help? I'm talking about slaves, Jimmy.
and you see
Golly,
see-
mister, I think we fought a whole war over that.
Mr. Nedick goes back up to the bar and he brings over 7 small tumblers full of this whiskey. And the whiskey itself is actually, it's kind of a clearer whiskey, but you can tell just as it wafts up into your face. It is it's got an aroma close to paint thinner.
Do they make such a thing?
Tractor fuel.
Just bottoms up, as they
Jimmy's
say
just
in
gonna.
the U.S. Or they used to say in the U.S. before, government was, oh, no alcohol for you.
I don't know nothing about the U.S., old boy, but I'll definitely drink this. It looks potent.
It's, it's quite good.
Probably keep you warm.
I'm gonna refresh again because I don't see.
Okay.
Jimmy, remembering his uncle who went blind from too much moonshine, is just gonna pretend to drink it and just sort of toss it.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, I want to see if I see
Okay.
this. I want to spot hidden on this one.
And you're definitely gonna out Jimmy, aren't you?
Oh my
Let's see
God!
here.
By 1.
I can only get 3. I can only get 3 things to fail.
Okay, why are you doing a spot hidden?
Oh no!
You know what?
See if they
gonna-
notice Jimmy throwing
I'm-
his kind
I'm
of
gonna
liquor off
spend
to the
a
side.
luck so I can see
says-
this.
He's you see
I'll
Todor.
do that.
He says,
Oh, it seems as though you dropped it. Here, Milos, one more.
Oh wow! Thank you so much, Mister.
Please, I am
Like a
always
big one.
accommodating to guests.
Jimmy, old boy, how could you waste such a precious liquid? You buffoon! You.
I
Golly, here
will.
goes. And he's gonna hold his nose and throw it back.
And
Oh.
the burn, it doesn't just burn going down your throat. The burn enters instantly as it touches your tongue, and it tastes and smells of, as I said, almost paint thinner. It is almost
Ew.
pure alcohol, and as
It's
it goes down your
formaldehyde.
throat, as it
That's
gets down
gross.
to about your clavicle, the burn disappears.
Could be worse.
That's just most of the feeling from there down.
Yeah. I mean, does Jimmy still have any feeling in his body?
I think that's what he was alluding to.
That's a good point.
I think that's
That's a
what
good
he was
point. He doesn't have
alluding
any
to.
feeling down there.
I could do this forever.
From the neck down, he's pretty much numb.
But
Good for you. Okay, for the rest of us, we have to roll Constitution.
Are you going to continue
drink.
drinking it?
Oh, I just had one drink. I don't know if it was so hard that Constitution that we should roll
this shit is
right away.
nothing to me.
Sevvy, you're kind of coming in and out. You might need to get a little bit closer to your mic.
All right, sorry about that. Because I didn't know how strong the drink was. I didn't know if I had to roll Constitution for
It's
just
very
one drink.
strong, but you could handle one drink.
I had a
Okay.
few, but I got a 15.
I
Clay
will-
is just drinking it slowly because he's trying to keep his wits about him, watching over everyone. Otherwise, he'd be just like.
In that
"Woo."
case, I will drink a second one and succeed. I got a hard success.
All right.
So I got a hard success. I will slam it and then look at Jimmy.
Me too.
Going like,
Me too. We'll
Thought
both
you-
be
I
like,
thought you
slam
wanted-
it down, be like, come on, Jimmy, have another over.
well,
Party
Jimmy.
on, Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy, as you get older, you'll get better at drinking. It's an art.
Or not. Maybe you'll go blind.
India hit hers yet?
Uh,
Come on, kitty. Go
I think India only had one drink. India, do you want to have a second drink?
Yeah, I would love to have a second drink.
Milos, another round.
This is how I like to live my
Jimmy.
life. I like to double fist drinks so I can
Yeah.
take them both at once.
I think your life wants you
Nice.
to roll a constitution check.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm rolling for her. Let me see. I am not the person you want
Duh.
rolling for you. I'm
Oh,
just
you're
telling
in
you that right now.
trouble.
I
95.
want you around in my life.
No.
Hey, look
Ooh,
at that! Look
49,
at that
you
success.
made it.
There
Okay.
you go.
All right.
What number did I roll? I can't see.
You rolled a 49.
49. You're fine.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and so
Double
Clay,
fisted.
as you're kind of savoring it, and you're not just tossing it back. You can actually pick up the notes of.
Oh my god, please
of
don't
this
tell me it has
fire.
pee in it. Please don't tell me it has pee in it.
You can pick up the very faint flavors of corn, and whatever peat they lined the barrels with. It's actually it's a little bit earthy and corny, but the way that it mixes together, the finish is actually decent. It's not great, but it's decent.
You pick up
Oh,
notes
It's
of
way
Wow.
better than anything I found
You-
in the trench.
Yeah.
Do you realize, Mouse? I thought you were gonna tell us that we just drank pee. Like that's like I was like fucking like, oh my fucking god, Mouse, I'm gonna kill you. I'm
Milos,
going to kill
Peace
you.
in those glasses.
No.
This tastes like Baja Blast.
That is piss that I would drink. I'm sorry.
I like that.
Clip it. Oh,
Flip it.
Flip it.
All right. So,
wow.
he says,
So you all are here on in academic pursuits.
Nomi got the Eureka point from Wilson.
Very good.
Academic and personal collectors, like we said. Interested. Also, the stories, he's just going to hold up his book that he's writing in.
Ah, very good. I would like to take a gander at that if I could. Not
Sure.
now, but
Oh,
you know.
and who do you think? Do you have recommendations of people we can interview for the book? Obviously, other than yourself, there must be other people here that know the history. I'd be well versed with the town and its inner goings, particularly like the good side of town and the bad side of town, usually they talk to writers. They want their story out there.
Well, if you're going to talk to anyone, obviously I'd be more than happy to talk to you if you need an interview. But Father Filopovic is a prominent figure in town, and his wife Hannah.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I think that sounds like a perfect interview for us to do. Do you perhaps know when might be a good time to interview him?
I can take you over to his home at whenever you are ready.
Excellent.
Ah.
And he might know someone else to put the rest of us up as well.
Yeah.
Well, he does have the largest house in town. Perhaps he could put the rest of you up. I'm not going to speak for him. He is very charitable sort.
Oh, that is very, very nice of him.
I almost forgot. It is fortuitous that you all showed up tonight.
Fortuitous, you say?
Yes.
Wicker Man. Oh, don't say Wicker Man.
Not the bees.
There is a fertility ritual going on tonight.
Oh, a fertility ritual. What does that mean?
Yeah, the Sigani are going to come down and bless the town with their fertility ritual.
Should we be concerned as females?
No, it's harmless. It's harmless.
Okay.
You are not. You will not be involved. But
Okay, good.
you can bear witness.
Okay. What does this ritual look like?
I'm not going to spoil the fun for you.
I'm gonna do a psychology because I'm like trying to figure out
Okay.
if this ritual is like they're gonna kill and sacrifice something, animal or people, or it's an orgy, or it's like just like a parade. So I just gonna want to do a psychology.
It's a book festival. Jimmy will love it.
Okay.
Mr.
A hard
York,
success.
Mr.
Hard
York, what's
success?
the fertility ritual?
You can tell that he's definitely being honest when he says that it is harmless.
Okay, so they're not gonna sacrifice anybody, but that doesn't answer my other questions.
If they're going to sacrifice animals, I mean, you can't really glean that from reading somebody's facial.
No, but
thing,
is he embarrassed or is he proud of this festival thing or fertility ritual?
He, from what you can tell, he has a genuine passing interest in it, but more of like the way that you might be interested in the parade that goes through the center of town.
As I say, Sweet Corn Festival. Woo!
Yeah. It's just like this is it's kind of amusing for him.
Okay. All right. I will ask him. Have you participated in the ritual before?
Oh yeah, of course I have.
And did you find it enjoyable?
It's interesting. It's not our normal way of life, but as I said, it's harmless, and if it brings blessings to the village, then of course we will accept it. But
How do you
we
know
don't put
it
a whole
brings-
lot of stock in it.
Well, how do you know it brings blessings to the town? Is this based on a religion or a book?
It's pagan, Chigani, gypsies, I think as you call them. They have these
Gypsy
rituals.
ritual? I
Yeah.
will look at Jean-Luc. I say, Jean-Luc, are you familiar with such fertility ritual?
Don't know anything about that stuff.
Yeah. Can I roll?
Say, would that be a cult? Would she make
Probably
that
be
test?
a cult, yeah.
Okay. Do I have
Give
a
it a
cult?
shot.
Yeah.
I have a
You know
bad
what?
roll, but I'm gonna try.
Jimmy's
I have a
curiosity.
14. No,
Jimmy's
I'm not
curiosity
spending
piqued.
13 of my luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Jimmy might know a thing or two.
I put
Yeah.
a Eureka point, and so yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. So, Clay and Jimmy, you both know that there are several different kinds of, say, like gypsy sects. Not segs. There are different sects of gypsies, and they all kind of have their own pagan rituals and such. Nothing that comes to mind is particularly malicious or anything. Nothing like human sacrifice or anything like that.
I've been part of rituals and things like this before. They ended very differently. I think this one's more.
Okay.
My uncle said that this could go one of two ways. Either you walk away with a new grasp on life, or you walk away with VD. I don't know what VD is.
I don't think you want to know, Jimmy. All right. Well, I suppose if this is happening, perhaps a couple of us will look and stare while the others are doing something else completely.
Oh, I did not mean to concern you with this news. I figure, it would be in your academic interests. Maybe
Well,
perhaps
yeah,
you
well,
could put it
Clay
in your
is-
book.
Well, Clay is the author. We're here to help him scout the locations and everything. So I'm sure Clay will be more than interested in this ritual.
Definitely.
And is it possible for Clay, if he wants to participate, for him to participate so he can tell the story from a different perspective?
Probably not. No, it's more of a I will not claim to know anything about the specifics of the pagan rituals, but to my understanding, it has to do more with people who live here and who own homes.
Oh. Well,
He's gonna
camera,
lean.
I do have a
Media?
camera, but I didn't bring the camera.
Oh dear. Clay's gonna lean down to Chameleon and say, "The last time I partook in one of these witch rituals, it resulted in the deaths of hundreds of Germans at my hands.
Oh, that
Probably not a good
sounds
thing to get involved."
probably not something we should do in the open. God.
What? Oh, boy. How about the ritual of another Kafka?
Milos, one more. I think I cannot take any more, or else I will not be walking out of here.
Right, well-
Jimmy here will have another as well. He's grown quite fond of it, I think.
Well, after
Milos.
this, I think we go and visit the priest.
All right.
Okay.
And so
I kind of want to see the fertility ritual.
Well,
Oh.
that's much later, Jimmy.
Not to worry, it happens tonight. We still have plenty of daylight time left.
Fine, you, Jimmy.
He's doing that. Aww.
Golly.
Oh,
I was
good.
really looking for- Will there be face painting?
Yes, Jimmy. Yes.
he looks at you strangely.
I'm not sure what you want the face paint for.
I want to
I'll
be a
look at-
tiger.
I mean, old boy, if you look like him at his age, wouldn't you want to paint your face to look like something else as well? I mean, come on now.
Damn, shots fired.
I am not Belle of Ball by any stretch of
Aren't you supposed to be
imagination.
an ugly pimple-faced kid?
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
All right.
But still.
Please, come. We must meet Father Christian.
And by the way, since Jimmy and Jean-Luc had another Kafka, go ahead and give me one more Constitution roll, but take a penalty die with that.
Oh, darn. I thought Jimmy was Iron Man. Let's see.
Find out.
One
I just
penalty.
listened to that song.
I laugh at your penalty die, and I take it down as if it was
am
mother's
Jimmy,
milk.
man. And I puke all over the floor.
Yeah, Jimmy, as you take this final drink, and that same fire goes down your throat and then disappears as it goes down your esophagus. But you try to stand, and you immediately feel as though you lose the sensation of your legs beneath you.
Golly, is the room spinning or is it just me?
Oh, it's just you, old boy.
Come. You must walk. It's time to walk. Let's go.
And Todor comes
just-
over and supports you underneath the arm.
Oh, you are tall.
And then he wraps your arm around his shoulder.
Come, let's go.
Very nice.
Oh, thank you, miss. May I have this dance?
You know, Clay, old boy, they don't make them like they used to.
That's true. But this is the only way he's going to get to be like the kind they used to make.
I don't think it's possible, but maybe. is the path?
And as you make your way out, you make your way down the street of Oroshutz. You can see people still giving you quizzical looks, but not nearly as much now that they see you walking around with the mayor. You make your way down to kind of the end of the thoroughfare, and you can see a very nice church, Protestant by your estimation. But you see next to the church is a very fine house, probably the nicest and largest house that you've seen so far in town. It's the very same that you saw when you came in. The stonework is pristine. It's nice and tuck pointed. You can see the windows have very fine drapes covering them to make sure that you cannot see inside. And you see Todor walks up to the door and has this large brass knocker and raps on it. Bang, bang, bang.
He said knocker.
And about 30 seconds later, you can hear tapping footsteps making their way towards the door. Let me see. I need to find. And you see, opening the door, this gentleman. And the two kind of exchange words back and forth as the father is kind of looking you all up and down. And he gives you all a bow and says, "How can I help you?" Father, apologies. Father Filipovic.
Reach out his hand. Clay is just going to introduce himself and then just say, "We're here doing research. Sounds like we're going to get to see an interesting festival tonight. And we were told that you were one of the people that knew a lot about the history and, well, just stories about the town and the area."
Ah, yes, of course. Please, if you want to, please do come in.
We're also going to be looking for somewhere to stay for the three of us gentlemen. The ladies, the mayor's been
Four.
kind enough to come up.
Four,
Four?
because the other dude, the dude that I coerced into coming with us,
Oh,
so he could translate.
boy.
Yeah, Peter.
Or young man.
Wait, that kid is with us? Oh, no.
Yeah, the
Completely
kid.
forgot about him.
He didn't say a word.
How many did he
Shut up.
drink?
Drank a lot.
He is as he walks, he drags one foot behind him. You can tell he's not used to that kind of that strong of drink either.
I'd shake
Oh,
your
dear,
hand,
we've
little
limped him.
boy, but I'm afraid I'd burst into flames.
Mm.
All right,
I
yes, we
will-
need to find places for the four.
I
of
will
us.
shake my hand to Father Filipovic and say, "Pleased to meet you, Father. Is he Catholic?"
Are you asking me or are you asking him?
I'm asking you. Based
You
on
can-
like he's dressed.
the way he's dressed, it's probably not Catholic. Strictly because as you enter into
married.
the house, he says, "Anna, please come meet our new friends." And you see
Okay.
this guy is probably he's around his 60s. And you see a woman come down the steps. You see this is a very, very nice house. Quite a bit of statuary around. And you see a woman come down the stairs, and she looks to be probably about 40. He walks over to her and puts his arm around her and gives her a kiss on the cheek.
Just as lovely as the day that I married you. Anna, meet our new friends.
Okay,
And
not Catholic.
She gives you all a brief curtsy.
Says, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, pleasure to meet you as well. Wow, you have amazing decor here. I'll point to the statues that he has there.
You just call her a dick whore?
Thank you. They are
Yeah,
all,
decor.
they're actually locally sourced.
Really? Where did you get them?
Oh, well, we got them from Grandma. Well, we call her Grandma. Nobody really knows her name anymore. She's lives out in the woods.
Is she a witch?
Wow.
A witch? No, of course not.
Witch?
Well, why would
Witches
she live
don't
in the woods
exist.
If she's not a witch.
No.
So,
She just
so
she
concerned
moved
about
out in,
grandma.
She moved out into the woods about 40 years ago. She's from. Well, she looks over at Father Filipovic, and he looks back. Says, "Aranjelovac. She's from Aranjelovac. A few
That's the
miles.
other
Wow.
town that's near, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Ish. Yeah.
Mhm.
She moved 40 years ago and she's still alive?
Hey,
How
she's
old
got to
is
be
she?
a witch.
I do believe she's in her 80s at this point.
It's very surprising when people live to be longer than 40 years old. Just look at her. Look at Camellia.
Well,
She's
these
yeah.
days in the woods, 80's pretty
Someday
good.
he's just going to point at Camellia. Someday you're going to be 40.
What? That
Anybody
day is
do
never
a
gonna happen.
Well, the way
Never.
you do things, maybe
Wow.
not, but you'll have a hell of a time getting there, won't you?
Shots fired.
Well, you know what? At least I have fun with my life.
They just point at Jimmy.
I would
See?
just say, damn, Jimmy, that one was right to you.
oh,
Well, does she,
sorry, I'm a little distracted. I
by
want to
any-
do a wellness check on Grandma.
You need a
Any
wellness
chance
check on
does
you,
she-
you drunken fool.
By any chance, does she bake cookies and sell them?
Made from children.
Father Filipovic says, "Oh, I've actually not had the pleasure of indulging in her cooking."
This freaking cat.
And Clay's just gonna absentmindedly say, no, witches usually bake a lot of bread. And he's just looking at the statuary. He's just kind of making an offhand kind of comedy comment. And he's looking at the statues. Are these stone or wood or?
Oh,
'Cause-
please, come. And he kind of guides you over to his collection. You can see it's a bunch of shelves, a mixture of like bookshelves and wall hanging shelves, and it's all kind. You can see there's all kinds of different sculptures and pottery and things like that, all reminiscing that of Dr. Todorovic. So you can definitely tell that wherever he got this is genuine, and it is the very same that Dr. Todorovic has.
And does that mean a lot of this stuff is Roman, pre-Roman? I'm trying to remember the period that we were talking.
Pre-Roman, a lot of Byzantine stuff.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Frost, I send you a DM. You can look at it.
And he says, "Please, if you have any questions about any of it, please be my guest." But why the interest in the sculptures?
Oh, very interested in everything, really. But they're quite wonderful. It's hard to find good sculpting.
Yeah, I've seen the like before somewhere.
Oh, interesting. I would have those of you who are kind of looking around in the room and who aren't actually talking with him, go ahead and give me a spot hidden check real quick.
Did you roll for me then?
Oh yeah. I keep forgetting you don't have your stuff in front of you.
My success is hard.
It's okay. I'm usually forgotten.
Hey,
No,
that's a
it's-
success in the area.
Ah, yeah, cool, yay.
Wait, who said they're forgotten? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was saying, making the joke. It's okay. I'm usually a forgotten person.
My
anyways,
joke
things
was a
of me.
joke. My joke was a deep joke on your joke.
Okay.
I could have swore I heard something.
So
Jokeception.
this house itself is very large and warm, and aside from all of the statuary and pottery and artifacts of a bygone age, you look around and you can tell that the furniture inside is slightly too formal to actually be comfortable. You see very finely crafted chairs with nice velvet seating, but the angle on the back is straight up. And you can tell that these two take pride in opening their home to distinguished guests. But
those of you who succeeded, you notice
Or
that on the mantelpiece against the far wall, you can see the hearth is currently blazing. It was you son of a bitch, JT. He's saying, "Oh, it's hearth. It's hearth." I've called it hearth the entire time. I was trying to figure out who it was that was naysaying me for saying
Wrong.
hearth. I'm gonna continue calling it a hearth because that is by no means the worst infraction of grammar that has happened on this channel. So in the atop
He's not
the
wrong.
blazing hearth,
He's not wrong.
you can see on the mantelpiece an old photograph, and the individuals in the photograph look to be standing in the house with you. You can see a much younger Filopovic, probably early 20s, and you can see Anna is standing next to him in her wedding gown, about the same age. And you can see standing next to them in a very fine suit is Dr. Todorovic.
What do you mean the same age? You said she's 20 years younger than him.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just going to ask.
Oh my God!
Mhm.
What?
Okay, so you meant what you said.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
you can tell that she looks like she has aged very well.
So she's a cougar.
Say-
Got it.
Oh, she's the witch.
Or
She's
she
the
hasn't
witch.
aged at
She
all.
looks.
She's the
looks
witch
to
that lives in
be-
the wood.
Yeah, at this point, right now she looks to be probably in her 40s, but it's hard to tell. Maybe she's just aged well, but you can definitely tell that by looking at this photograph, you can definitely tell that she and Father Filopovich are about the same age.
Hmm.
Look at this photograph. Let's see.
Something's wrong.
You know what?
Can I do psychology
Maybe I
roll?
can use my science biology to see if something is amiss here.
Okay.
And can I do a psychology roll on her to see if she looks unnerved or anxious or uneasy because we're looking at her?
Speaking
and
since
we
we're
saw
using
that.
unwords, I want to
Yeah,
see if she
absolutely.
looks unnatural.
Okay. Yeah. So Jimmy, with your biology roll, I mean, you know that genetics vary between different people. Some people age very well, and some people don't age very well. And outside of that, some people have certain routines that might prevent them from aging to a certain degree.
Why
You can
you gotta
definitely tell
bring a ruler?
she's older than she looks older now than she does in the photograph. Just not at the same rate, it looks like.
That's different.
So
But why you gotta
perhaps
bring a ruler in?
perhaps she slathers herself in honey.
And Camellia, you can tell just by examining her, she kind of leans over the father's shoulder, and you can tell that she doesn't seem nervous or anything. She seems genuinely happy to have company.
Would she look nice slathered in honey?
She is quite fetching. You would guess that honey would not change that.
Is she avoiding the sun? Like, can I see her in the
Enhanced.
sunlight, or are all the windows closed and there's no sunlight going inside the house?
I mean, the drapes that are kind of pulled over the windows are more decorative, almost like doilies. In a way, they don't really block a whole lot of sunlight, but they do kind of obscure vision on the inside and outside. But you can definitely tell. I mean, she's standing in the window, no issues.
Okay, so she's not a vampire then. Okay.
You see, she stops for a second. She says, "Oh, pardon me, tea is ready," and she trots off into the kitchen.
This wouldn't happen to be Kafka tea, would it?
Kafka tea? No. It's just tea.
Oh, your wife sure ages really, really well. I'll make that comment to him and then do psychology to see how he reacts to my
I
statement.
back up when she
With
says that.
He says, "Yes, I am truly blessed with Anna." And you can tell. I mean, he definitely. I mean, he's being truthful. He feels
Are you
blessed.
guys gonna have any children? You don't get any younger.
No, Well, it's not for lack of trying, but for whatever reason, it doesn't seem as though it was meant for us. The Lord has many purposes for people, and perhaps I am father to these people here in Orshutz, and not my own.
I'm gonna do a psychology roll to see if he is actually the father that started this. You know, like maybe he himself is a vampire. And they've been living forever and ever. And if he's being deceptive about the fact that they're actually trying to have babies.
Ever?
Every time I think I'm the crazy one of you outdoes me.
Nice. While she's asking those questions, since Clay has been standing there next to him and listening, he's just going to kind of nudge him and just say, she asks a lot of questions, but there's a fertility festival tonight, so.
How loud do you say that?
He's saying he's saying it to the priest. He's just nudging him. Yeah, while they're talking, he's just kind of like, as kind of an aside, little bit of a joke, because he's looking at all these very interesting artifacts.
And as you, well, here, I'll address this first. So, psychology, Camellia, you can tell that he's being truthful in everything that he's saying. He seems to have probably wanted kids, but he has accepted his role in town as being kind of the more or less patriarch of Orashutz. And Clay, as you say that, Anno kind of walks back in. You see she's carrying this tray full of these small teacups full of tea for everybody. And she says, Chigani, filthy thieves, not to trust. And she begins handing out tea.
Oh, why shouldn't you trust them?
Oh, Jimmy, she found you out.
Gypsies, filthy thieves.
Oh, we're not familiar with the area.
They are pagans. This is a Christian town. We do not deal in any pagan rituals.
Take the tea.
I'm starting to like this place.
Just lean over to Camellia. The gypsies, they eat flesh meat. Curly hair.
Yeah, they do.
Bad with
technology.
I'm gonna do a psychology roll.
I was just gonna do that too.
You're just full of these psychology rolls.
And then my psychology roll is gonna be on to try and get like insight on the reason why she hates the gypsies. If it is really because they're pagan, or if there's another reason that's hiding.
Probably because they're gypsies.
I think she's lying. That's why I'm doing a psychology.
You're all lying.
Oh. I got extreme success.
I failed. Jimmy doesn't know nothing.
Yeah, so Camellia, I mean, she definitely does not trust them. She thinks that she doesn't like their pagan rituals.
Moss, I would like to roll a psychology roll too, and it's to see if Camellia is crazy.
I mean, the answer is yes.
Oh wait, what?
Would you like to roll a fast talk roll, Camellia?
Oh damn, I failed.
Okay, well.
And Moss, when I get a chance, I'm going to be rolling something for Clay once you get done with this.
Crazy.
Okay.
But I don't know it.
Yeah, well, you gather that if she was crazy, she probably wouldn't be able to hide it, but you don't know if she's crazy or not.
But I just think she's crazy because I failed. So I don't know why, but I already thought it anyway, so it's not going to change.
Crazy eyes. Look, right there. Camellia's got crazy eyes.
So, Clay, what was it that you wanted to do?
What he's doing, since he's chatting with them and talking and taking the tea and making small talk with them, he's literally just trying to charm them. Because if we're going to get more questions going on here, he's just trying to be deferential to what they're talking about, what they're saying, follow their conversation, ask questions about things that they've asked, just basically paying a lot of attention to them and letting them talk about themselves.
Moss, where's the bathroom?
Where's the bathroom?
Do I see a bathroom? I asked him where the bathroom is.
You see Father kind of shakes his head a little bit. Oh, he says, yes, just make your way up the stairs, and that is the second door to your
I appreciate it. I've had too much Kafka, and
no, that doesn't really make any
sense. I know bathrooms exist in this place.
No,
so.
that doesn't really make any sense. They wouldn't be on the second floor. It'd be on the first floor. He said, go through the hallway next to the kitchen.
Yeah, I go there, and when I'm there, I look around for like weird hidden things, like I don't know, doors or just strange passages or anything out of the ordinary, Moss, because I don't trust these people because they're religious.
Okay. Clay, you feel as though you and Anna and Father
Carthus.
Filopovic are getting along very well.
Excellent.
In fact, he says, Todor, you mentioned that they are needing a place to stay.
Aye, of course I did.
I would be more than happy to put up the rest of you. I think the two fine ladies were going to stay with Todor, and
Yeah.
the rest of you can stay with me. I have plenty of room.
He has a nice house, right?
That
Yes,
is
his house is very nice.
Awesome.
And so as you kind of peruse around,
At least India Maria and I are not staying with the witch, so
Staying with a crazy old man that looked like Jimmy's uncle.
better
dear.
that than the witch.
Yeah,
And my uncle was a handsy fella.
I have a
Runs in
tummy
the
gun
family.
for that.
the rest of the house, you can tell that there are several photographs kind of hanging about on the walls. None of them seem of import to you. You don't notice any hidden doors. You can clearly see the kitchen. You can see a pantryway that's kind of left a little bit ajar with sacks of fruits and vegetables and grains and such. But nothing seems really out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Several crucifixes hang in the house as well, I should say.
Good for your bingo card, Dexy.
How's the
I want
tea?
to do a spot hidden as we're looking around in their house.
The tea is very good. Mint. It's got mint in it.
And I'm looking for any signs to show that they have been alive for way longer than they say they are. I mean, you already said this house looks like they don't live in here. You said it's way too ornate and not used enough. Is that correct?
He said that?
No, the basically the idea is that the furniture is set up to the kind of furniture that they have is set up there to look good, not to be comfortable. It's a very picturesque house. It's not necessarily a comfortable dwelling.
Better homes and gardens.
All right.
Exactly. Yeah.
I still want to kind of make sure to see if I can see any proof that they actually maybe don't live here, they're pretending to live here, or that they're older than they actually are.
Okay. And while you're doing that, India, is there anything that you'd like to be doing at this point?
Sleeping, but no.
Sleepy.
No, not anything particular, because I don't think I've seen an opportunity for me to like, I should act on this. So,
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. You could just be making small talk with Anna or Dr.
I don't like Anna.
You don't like Anna? Okay. You can be making small talk with the mayor or the father.
That's quite the beard you have, Mayor.
Or Peter. It doesn't matter.
I'm like,
Moss, I don't...
which any of these lucky gentlemen would be willing to give me their financial means if they see me in a corset and be like, hey, what a girl got to do to get a drink here?
He's ready to leap in your arms.
Are you asking for that? Are you asking that? No. Oh, okay.
I mean, I could ask for trouble, but no. We could be simple tonight.
You see, the Father Filopovic actually kind of takes a step away from you. Now, Camellia, you said you're looking for any signs that may suggest that they've been living here for a lot longer than.
I say they are dead, yeah. Proof that, like, could be, for example, extremely old tomes and books. Maybe it's something that says their birth certificate is actually like 100 years ago.
Do you want to go through their files?
Deep dive.
If they're not looking, if they're not around and I'm walking around, yes. If I see the opportunity.
So
I'm dragging Maria with me so she can help me. She can be stealthy.
Okay. Down here on the main floor, you look around for a while, and you find there's a parlor, there's a sitting area, there's the kitchen, there's a dining room, there's the foyer. It seems as though most of the living spaces and a lot of what might be of value outside of the statuary is probably upstairs and kind of past. You would have to pass by everybody to go up there. But really, from that role, I would say that you would surmise that most of the stuff that's in this house is newer than the house itself. Most of the statuary and everything seems to be really the only thing that probably would have come before the father and Anna moved in.
Okay. All right. Then I'll whisper to India Maria. I guess there is no proof that they're vampires. At least not yet.
Well, darn. I guess we're just gonna have to keep on looking around.
No, let's go to the kitchen. And see if we can find that they're eating blood, or see if they poisoned our friends with the tea.
I like to put my nose where it doesn't belong. So yes, let's go. I have been finding the odd smell of copper anyway.
Nosy girls.
Yeah, perfect. We'll go to the kitchen and look to see what food they have and see if we can find any blood bags that they're actually drinking blood. And
Okay.
see what type of tea that she used
That's
to
Scene
see
and Blade.
if they poisoned our friends.
Okay.
Yes, let's go.
Are you being stealthy about it? Are you trying to sneak about?
Oh, no, it's like, we're just gonna go to the kitchen to get some water. We'll be back.
Okay. To that, Anna says, "Oh, I can help you if you'd like.
No, Anna.
It's no problem."
No, Clay wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay. Yes. And she looks over at Clay. Oh, you wanted to speak to me. And you two make your way back into the kitchen. Go ahead and if you would like, give me another spot hidden roll. I'll roll for you, India. I mean, there's no use in you giving me a spot hidden roll, Sevvy, unless you.
Oh, too late. I got a hard success.
Yeah. You look around and it's pretty normal. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
No poison?
Not that you can tell, no. You look around and you can see that there are there's a store of dried leaves. You smell it, and it seems to be probably the tea that was made recently. You see, as I said, baskets and buckets of fruits, vegetables. You see hanging meats in kind of a cool room off to the side. But nothing
This is...
out of the ordinary.
I'll grab a glass and put some water and then drain it and put it back down so it kind of looks like I drank the water. Well, I don't know. I don't... What do you think is going on with that lady, India Maria?
I don't know, but I don't like it. Like I said, just never liked her. Her aura is off with me.
I think she's either a vampire or a witch.
She's a total Sagittarius.
That's hard to believe because, I thought she was an asparagus. Just kidding. Which is funny because I'm a Capri Sun. Yeah, I definitely get witchy vibes from her.
Yeah.
She's definitely in a cult because you meet someone, you just kind of sense their auras. Like, I don't like this evil presence. The air feels heavy around her. That's why I don't like her.
Moss, can we make a roll on the herbs that she has to see if we recognize any of those herbs? And then so we can figure out if they're used in witchcraft?
Yeah, give me a natural world roll.
Okay, I think Andy Maria will do a better job than me. I only got a 10.
Yeah, roll me one, Moss.
Yeah, India Maria, you failed, unfortunately. Would you like to Would you like to push that roll?
Why did you fail me, Moss?
I think you failed.
Oh, what do you think? Should I push my luck?
Well, you got it at 55. I think you can use an Eureka point and then push it.
All right, Moss, push it real
WWJD, what would
good.
Jimmy do?
Okay.
You
Do you
two
want
have
to?
been pushing
Would
your
you
luck
like to
all
use
night.
a Eureka
Go for it.
point?
Yeah, let's use the Eureka point.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so
Oh my god, you got a
Yeah.
-2. Shut up.
There you go.
very nice.
Yay!
So you kind of you examine the tea leaves, and you pick up the fragrance of just different herbs. You can definitely smell the mint inside. You don't. It just seems like standard tea. It doesn't seem like anything is particularly exotic in here. It smells sort of like what you would expect a mint tea to smell like.
Minty.
Wow.
At least it doesn't smell like almonds.
Just keep up the small talk, asking questions, talking, and finding out, like, do they speak other languages? What is their favorite piece of statuary? And then eventually, at the end of like a bunch of this talking and questioning, he's just going to take out his cigarette case and say, "Would you rather I did this outside?"
Oh, I don't mind, but Anna, she likes to keep a good smelling house.
That's fine. I'll go to the front porch then.
I go
And he's
smoke
going to
my-
go to the front porch, and he's looking, because this is his sort of paranoia. He's looking at the door frame, the windowsill, the entry of the house.
Mhm.
Since she doesn't like the gypsies, are there any weird markings or anything, or like things to ward off witches? Is there salt? Is there anything unusual on the house, like hanging up sprigs of things to keep away stuff? Or since it's all they're Christian, is it literally they're maybe like crucifix and that's about it?
Yeah, go ahead and if you wanted to give me a spot hidden roll, you can.
Let's do it. 27, so that would be a hard success.
Hard success. Okay. Yeah, when you kind of examine the door frames, the front porch, all this good stuff, you can see that there are in the stonework on the side of the house. Hard to see if you weren't looking for it, but you can definitely see that it seems the stonework has been manipulated to resemble crosses here and there, just kind of placed randomly in an even spot, probably about hip height, kind of on the perimeter of the stonework of the house.
Okay, definitely when the stones were laid, though, or possibly
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Definitely when the stones were made. But as far as any cultish or as far as any occult things, you don't see anything.
Okay, all right. Well, he's going to have the cigarette, and then when he's done, he's going to come back into the house.
Okay. Is there anything else that you guys would like to ask Anna or Father Filopovic?
No.
With the
me.
mayor here, maybe not. If we want to ask questions about, the sourcing of items, we might want to wait on that.
Okay.
Yeah, but you guys can ask that after India Maria and I leave with the mayor.
Exactly, yeah. Just not while he's here.
Jimmy would probably just be standing in the, having not been the only one to depart, or be the only one who didn't depart, would just be standing there sipping the tea. Golly, this tea's awful good, Mrs. Filopovic.
Oh, many thanks to you. It's very good. I use it before I go to sleep, but it's also very relaxing.
Yes, ma'am. I can feel relaxed already, which is like a half truth. Jimmy's numb from the neck down. When I first saw you, Mrs. F, I thought you were his little sister. The good father, I mean.
Stop. You are kind. You are too kind. And she reaches up and pinches your cheek and squeezes it a little bit. You are a very sweet boy.
Shucks.
Now,
I always said a little sweetness goes a long way.
And about this time, Father Filopovic says, "Well, if
I do hate to cut a visit short, but I must attend to church matters. B- and at this point, Todor speaks up. He says, "Ah, nonsense! You all come with me. We have dinner." And he's speaking to all of you.
I never
I
say
would
no to some
not
good grub.
turn down a homemade dinner.
All right. And Father Filopovic says, "Oh, please, when you are done, you all may return. I just need to prepare my sermon for Sunday. And
Not a
I
problem.
need peace and quiet."
Hmm.
All
Maybe
right.
someone
and
wants to follow.
So... Oh, were you going to say something?
I was just gonna ask if maybe somebody wants to follow the good Padre. You know,
Nomi, do you want
Watch
to do the
him.
thing before we leave?
Yes.
Do what?
Okay.
What thing?
So, Nomi, you want to... So this is before everybody breaks up. Go ahead, Nomi.
I am gonna be looking around because, like, one, I'm a girl. I need to pee constantly, so I'm looking for a bathroom. But I have an ulterior motive of going to the bathroom. I want to see if I can get in their room somehow. So I want to use a stealth and playing dumb, going to the restroom, but
Okay.
sneaking into the room.
Okay. Well, stealth check. That is a hard success.
Hell
If
yeah, let's go.
if you want, you could make it an extreme success with 2 luck points, but that's up to you. I mean, you already did get a hard success.
Nah, I'm okay with my hard success.
Okay. So you kind of feign going to the bathroom before everybody kind of heads out. Everybody's attention is turned towards each other, and you slowly and silently make your way up the stairs. And you say you're looking for their bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. You kind of peruse around a little bit. As you walk, you can kind of feel the boards. Some of them might give way just a little bit and make the faintest creaking sound. But before you put your full weight on it, you're able to tell which boards do what, and you're able to maneuver around them. And you explore around, and you can see that there are a number of bedrooms up here. You do see it looks as though the father has a study, and you do eventually find the master bedroom as well.
Ooh, master bedroom. I kind of want to explore more, like look into the closet they have in there if it's available, and then
Mhm.
and nightstands. Definitely the nightstands. I want to
Okay.
sneaky look in there.
Okay. So you look through the closet, just at a passing glance, you kind of open it up, and you can see several of the father's church outfits, just kind of black gowns that he would more than likely wear on a daily basis. You can definitely see that there are more colorful outfits that Anna would wear. Just normal, sundresses for whenever it's a little bit warmer out. You can see coats, jackets, things like that. If you wanted to, did you want to try a spot hidden to see if you can find anything in particular? Nomi?
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I put my mic
Uh-oh.
on mute. My bad. My bad.
That's okay.
Because the little baby was making some noise. Yes. So I also want to look under the bed, and just say that I'm looking for evidence.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the couple is lying, and that they're pretending to be someone that they're not.
Okay. So spot hidden it is.
See.
Okay. So that is a 54 out of 34. So that is a failure.
Oh, shit.
Push that look.
You want to push it?
Do you want to
Yes.
use an Eureka point? Use an Eureka
Oh.
point.
Yes, use Eureka point.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, even worse.
No.
So
Push it.
and you can only push it once. So
Oh shit.
as you kind of look around, you pull out, you creep down, you look under the bed, and you can see that there isn't really a whole lot under here. There's a few boxes and such. And as you kind of stand up, you nudge one of the nightstands, and a lamp falls off of it and shatters.
Oh,
Oil
no.
oil from the lamp spills all over the
shit.
ground. And you hear booming up the stairs, footsteps, boom, 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 boom. And
no.
Anna comes in.
Better move.
Anna, are you going to try to get out of there, or?
Shush.
You
Was it
should
lid
try
oil?
to get out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because I still have to do the pee, so I can just do the pee dance and use that as my bluff.
Okay. You see, after a split second, Anna comes in. She says, "Oh dear, are you okay? What happened?"
Well, you see, is that I'm trying to find y'all's John out here in this place, and I just couldn't find one because I, as you can tell, I kind of hold my crotch area, just kind of pretending that I have to go. Like I really need to go. I need to make a whiz so hard and so fast that I might just I'm just gonna spoil my clothing.
Oh, my dear, please, it's not this way. Please come. And she grabs you by the arm and leads you back downstairs.
Oh,
And she
You're so
shows you.
slow.
She holds her arm out into the bathroom, and you can see that this is basically there is a wooden stool that is built with a hole in it, and you can
no,
definitely tell
gross.
that this is similar to like what you might see in a composting thing. There's no indoor plumbing here, but there is a specific
Oof.
latrine that was built into the house.
A squatty potty.
It's got a seat. This is luxury.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I would never let my ass
Gross.
cheeks touch that. Absolutely
And
So
not.
pop
gross.
out.
All right.
I'm like, oh, thank you so much. You're just a lifesaver, you.
Yes. Oh, of course. Please allow me to give you some privacy. And she closes the door and latches it.
You're from
And then I just-
1920s Mexico. You think it's much better there?
I will go to the lady and be like, I heard that something broke. Do you need any help cleaning it up?
Oh no, please don't bother yourself. I get it.
Are you
And
sure?
she-
I don't mind.
No,
You guys,
it's quite
Oh,
all right. I will get
oh,
it. It's fine.
no, I will help you. I will help you. You guys have been way too polite. Let me help you. Well, she's going to the bathroom. Come on. I'll walk over and then look for a rag.
Okay.
You're gonna help her.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find a rag, and you
Yeah.
both.
And I'll go and clean it up, and then while I'm cleaning it up, I'm gonna do a spot hit and
Okay. You
You
see, she begins picking up shards of glass, holding out her dress and putting the shards of glass in the dress. Go ahead and give me
Never
a spot
look
hit.
young and pretty around these two. Never look young and pretty around these two.
Mysteriously.
regular success.
Regular success. You see a broken lamp. You can see kind of you can see a box kind of poking its edge just out from underneath the bed.
Okay. There was something under the bed. India Maria's feelings. So, and anything else? No, just that. Okay.
No, with
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
What?
I'll help her clean up and get all the shards and everything, and then I'll help her carry out the shards to the garbage.
And she afterwards she says, "Thank you very much. It's very kind of you."
Of course. And then I'll leave with the group.
Okay. And after that, you all begin making your way back through town. You make your way into Todor Nedic's house, and it is also a nice house, quite big. Not as big as the Filipovich's house, but big enough. You can tell that the inside of this, the way it's decorated as you kind of step through the door, is kind of a hodgepodge of all different kinds of furniture, strange, eclectic artworks. Definitely different in that the furniture looks comfortable and not quite so purposefully chosen. You can tell that Todor Nedic is the type of man who sits in a chair, likes the way it feels, squirms around a little bit to make sure it doesn't have too much give, and then buys the chair if it's comfortable enough. And
My man.
amongst that, you can smell this. You can smell the scent of finely baked bread. You smell what smells like some sort of a vegetable stew, finely spiced, and there is quite the quantity of it. As you walk in, you can see the kitchen just off to your left, and you see Todor's wife. He walks over to her, Ilya, and gives her a big hug from behind. He says, he turns her around and says,
We have guests for dinner.
and at that you can see she kind of nods to you, and as Todor gives her a peck on the cheek, and just about that time you can see a number of kids, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 children run past you and run circles around you. Their parents begin chasing them around as well. You can tell that this house is a very full and a very happy household, as there are a total of 23 people who live in this house.
Oh, wow.
And at that, Todor claps his hands.
All right, children, it's time for dinner. Who would like to say grace?
And with that, I think we will go ahead and end tonight's session and get some improvement rolls out of the way. No, not
dropping seeds.
not Hodor.
Yeah,
Todor.
seriously.
Well, wait. So was this woman really young and attractive, like 20 years younger? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Gotta be a vampire.
All right. So,
It made sense to me.
who would like to go first on their?
I'll go. Ha! I've only got a couple. So let's get these out of the way. Let's do charm first. Nope. Occult. Hey, I actually increased occult by 9. Wow. Okay. And luck. Wow.
Jesus.
It's your
Luck by
day.
3.
Nice.
It's my day. All right.
I'll go.
I'm done.
I only have 2 rules. I have stealth. Yes.
A cliffhanger over saying grace. You
Yeah.
And luck.
You just hear fata. Oh no.
monster.
Right. That's
Who
it
will lead
for
us
me.
in prayer?
That's it for me.
All right.
I also only have 2 because we spent most of the day antagonizing the nicest people in the world.
She
I
just
didn't.
ages well. I don't know what's so crazy about that.
Yay! So my occult has gone up. By 8 points. Nice. Let's look at my science biology, which I finally got to use.
Nice.
Another fail. Sweet. Man, nice. Thanks for coming up, Jimmy, tonight. Here we go. All right.
Nice.
Beautiful. All right. That's it for me.
All right. JT, have you done yours yet?
No. Spoothagen. Fatagen.
Spoothagen.
Never gonna get that. Stealth. Come on, baby.
No Spoothagen.
No stealth. Luck. No luck. To be fair, I wasn't antagonizing anybody except Jimmy.
That is true. That is true. Okay, so India, you have a few natural world. That is a failure for that. So that one's going to improve by 7. That's good. You had spot hidden. That succeeded. So unfortunately, you won't improve on that one. You've got stealth. You succeeded on that one. And then finally, you have got luck. Oh, you succeeded by 1. That's crazy. All right. So that is it for our improvement rolls. Let me get us swooshed over. All right. So thank you all for joining us for yet another episode of Horror on the Orient Express, or Horror in, or I think this episode should be called A Fine Evening in Orashutz.
Horror at Auntie's house.
Yeah. But yeah, well, let's go around and everybody can tell the chat where you can be found, what you'll be doing. Let's start off with Nomi. What are you going to be doing?
Really?
Wow,
He's
that's
missing
that's
at the
great.
moment.
That's interesting.
I
Do
can't
something.
believe it.
No, she could. She
She's not here.
didn't see any of us, so she's not here. So go with somebody else.
Oh, is she not here? Okay. Let's go with JT.
Boarfest and Borscht, my favorite. I learned nothing tonight, and I learned that any beautiful woman will make these two act crazier than me, and that's funny to me. And you can find me on my channel. Go there, follow the link, do the things on Sunday.
Tag somebody.
Oh, I'm gonna tag Jimmy in the face.
Wow. Find me on Minds and X, KrisWithADagger. I occasionally post some articles now and then, and I will go ahead and kick it on over to Frost.
I'm Frost. Hello, Nomi. I'm Frost. You can find me on my Linktree links. Please give me some follows over there on YouTube and all those places. You can also find me on Moonskull and Legend Seeker, and I will throw it right at Nomi like a piece of brisket.
Splat.
Hear the wet slap of brisket.
All right. Hello, everybody. Moss and I will be playing Expedition 33. So right after this, so come on and hang out with us. I'm really excited about that. Make
That's
sure to
why I
follow.
was short.
Yeah.
I'm going to be playing it on my. I'm going to be playing it on my stream as well, but maybe I won't stream over you guys if you're going to be streaming.
It's yeah, that's why I was laughing. I was laughing.
Wowee.
And Moss was like, "I have a date," and I was like, "It's we're just playing games." It's
I'll be
not-
streaming over you, you heathens.
But-
Because Fortnite is dumb.
There.
So maybe
Yeah,
Ooh,
Ginger's a
I'm
dumb.
not gonna argue with that. Yeah, I have my tendencies.
so make sure to come and hang out with us as we explore the unknown of Expedition 33. JT, are you gonna play the game too?
Not tonight.
Not tonight. Okay, I was gonna invite you then if you're gonna play the game.
Oh, but you're not going to invite me, even though I literally just said I'm playing the game right after. Got it.
You're invited to.
Too late. You treat me like a witch.
I didn't find out about it. In
You're
my
jealous
defense,
about the brisket.
I didn't find out about it until like 5 minutes before the stream. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's 2 hours before I found about it.
Sure.
Okay, Frost, you are cordially invited, and Nomi, you are always invited. Whenever it's I changed the permissions in my server so you could join anytime.
Oh,
So
okay. I
you're
could probably
always
join.
invited. Yeah.
I could probably
So-
join the server chat. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, we're just gonna be hanging out and playing it and checking out the game for the first time. So really excited about that. So come and hang out with Mas and me, yes, we do that, and Frost and Nomi. And I'll pass it to Mas.
Yes, yes. Thank you all so much for joining us yet again. Yeah, I thought we'd get a little bit further tonight, but I guess maybe me saying that a woman aged well really just struck a chord with these guys.
You handled the interrogation pretty well, Moss.
It
Yeah,
sounded like
yeah.
he was a vampire.
To be,
Yeah.
to be fair,
Like,
Moss,
man.
until I questioned you about it, you made it sound really bad and stupid. You
Oh
were
well,
like, she's the same age as she was 20 years later in this picture here from back then. I'm like, wait a minute. Or 40 years, whatever it was. Some ridiculous amount of time. You were like, she didn't age a day. We're like, what?
I don't think that's exactly what I said. But
But you
I
said
I
like,
am
she looked 20 years younger
look,
than him, and it was 40
I
years
am-
ago, and you said she looked the same then as she does now.
Look,
So that's
here's the
basically
thing,
saying that.
guys. I'm not known for my eloquence of speech. Okay,
That's fair.
I'll just leave that there. But yes, obviously, like the show if you haven't already. Wait till after the stream is over for a couple of minutes. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about the show. Leave a comment. Is this lady a witch? I don't know. Do you guys think she's a witch or something else? You never know.
Vampire.
And if you haven't already,
She's a werewolf.
sub to the channel as well. As for me, I also help run Tales from the Dragon's Tavern. I've got a Lord of the Rings show over there that drops every Friday, so go and check that out if you haven't already. And with that, I think I will go ahead and bid you adieu, auf Wiedersehen, Gesundheit, and God bless.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Pasta la asta.
Dang it! You know what I keep doing? I keep not having the
Existing.
I keep not having the ending
Mhm.
screen
Jesus.
ready.
You got that, Chris.